There is a similarity, and it can be said that the character images are too similar. Between Eric and Victor in different movies, they have so much in common in terms of power and desires. Both are rich, both have their own desires, both of them are greedy, and both of them are involved in power struggles. Both of them also have conflicts with their children and are both fighting. Regarding Victor, he feels that his company is letting Victoria develop without any innovation. That's why, despite the controversy, Victor regained control of the company. Calling Eric is similar. He owns the company, Forrester Creations, and has no intention of retiring so his children can take over. Eric is a person who is passionate about his work and always takes bold directions. He felt he could stand on his own and run the company further, but his son, Ridge Forrester, felt resentful in his heart because Eric had reached the age of retirement and should sit back and enjoy life, but Eric still wanted to do something bold, create a stir before leaving. Both Victor and Eric want to do bold things and have their own way of thinking. They are both leaders of their own companies. They also want to see new changes and want to see their position and do something that can make a deep and unforgettable impression in people's hearts. But there's one thing that can be very different between two people: intimacy. In Eric's perspective, he has a son who always loves and worries about his father's health and always advises his father to rest because he sees that his health is not stable. Even though Eric is a hot-tempered and stubborn person who doesn't listen to anyone, Ridge can feel the love that Eric has for him. As for Victor, he has extremely talented children, but when Victor decided to give his children positions worthy of their abilities, there were conflicts, fights, and jealousy between his children. This makes Victor very upset. He cannot find a suitable solution, so he had just take power back into his own hands, then gradually manages things better. As for Victoria, after learning the news that Victor would regain power, the two had a tense struggle. She was very angry and frustrated when everything she had in her hands collapsed in the blink of an eye. She wanted to find a place to vent her feelings, and she went looking for Nate. It can be seen that there are many similarities between Victor and Eric, but they both have their own sufferings, but in general, they both want to use their strength to contribute to their work. At this age, both of them have stepped down to let their children manage them, and their job is to enjoy life to the fullest. But they still decided to continue focusing on their work, never doing things that they have never dared to try before, and now opportunities are opening up for them to do those things.